So yesterday, the weather forecast. Does that look blurred or something? So yesterday, the weather forecast said it was going to rain all weekend, and I went to work, and it didn't rain all weekend. A little bit of rain came about 5 o'clock. What's up, you prick? A little bit of rain came about 5 o'clock, and that was it. And it was a very light, cloudy sky. Very cloudy sky and just a little bit of drizzle, but it was great. And today it's sunny. I don't know what is wrong with these weather forecasters. I think I stopped listening to them. They say it's going to rain, but it didn't. Here comes my toast. So I've started this. Thank you. So sometimes I would not start work because it was going to rain. I don't know. It sounds a bit pathetic, but that's the type of guy I am, I suppose. And my second glass of toast. So it was good. Oh, maybe that's why no one's watching. Everyone's out enjoying the sunny day. So last night I watched the rugby, which was great. My friend, I don't know if you watched it. My friend Matt was Canadian. So he went to the hub about 2 o'clock, I think, or early. And so by the time the new All Blacks, by the time the All Blacks game, hang on, I'm just getting a bit more soup. This old lady let me in. She could see I was in a hurry. So I just made a video about the best way to eat your gusto breakfast. Because the soup's not very good. So cut off the sides. Cut off the sides, and you can dip the bread in your soup. Put in a bit of sawdust, and you've got a soup worth talking about. Well, not really. Beef cut steak. I'm glad they spelt that right. Hello, Sakura. How are you? I assure you it's not. The toast is okay though. Am I back in the UK? I don't know who's asking that. No, I'm not. I'm in England. I'm in Japan. Oh, back. So now, I don't know if you know this. Where's it gone? I didn't put that in, did I? This is butter. And you put that in your coffee or your cappuccino. Hello, Yuko. The drinks machine ran out of milk. Hello, Meredith from Chicago. I used to have a few friends in Chicago, but I upset them. A few viewers. And one of them actually sadly passed away. Recently there's been no news in Chicago about bad things happening, so that's good. They were in the news a lot, but they're not in the news recently. So, oh, it's afternoon there. Are you on the lake? Yachting? 8 p.m. is it? Oh, really? I thought it was about 8 hours different. I don't. What is deep dish? Is that a euphemism? I don't. Well, if it's not a euphemism, I'm guessing it's some kind of food. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think I've eaten that before. Yeah, it's all right. I can. Like I'm quite adaptable to pizza. I can eat the thin crust and the deep pan. Yeah. I must admit. I had a piece. I had a very small piece last night. Good morning, Arabia. Yeah. So last bit in Japan, the pizza size is about that. A piece of pizza is about that. Well, let's put it this way. It fits on that plate. It's not very, maybe a bit bigger. It's not very big, but that's just from a small restaurant. Of course, yeah. There's nothing there's nothing in Japan like there is in America. Nothing whatsoever. There's Domino's, but you can get a large pizza. You can get a large pizza from Domino's, but it's still nothing like in America. Hello, Mr. Nishida or Miss Nishida. Can some or most American pizza, the really big pizza, can one person eat that alone? All of it. My favourite topping is, of course, it's got cheese on it and tomatoes, mushrooms, and nama ham, fresh ham. But I like, but when I made my own pizza, I put too much stuff on, too much peppers. I like peppers as well. I put too much stuff on it. The pizza actually collapsed under its own weight. Because I like tuna from cans. red and yellow peppers or orange peppers, onions, mushrooms. Just put some. I think I put too much on sometimes. Yes, I do, definitely. Nama ham, fresh ham and pineapple. I love that sweet taste. No, I'm not eating pizza this morning. I'm in Gusto. No, yeah. Oh, you saying Iwakura or Iwama? Iwakura, yeah, good place to live. It's just that sweet taste of the pineapple. It just the only one thing that anchovies on pizza. My ex-wife used to like that, and anchovy on pizza is just it's very salty. But you know when you see the American pizza and it's got all that pepperoni on, I don't like that. Because I'm guessing it's not the best meat. Uh, well, usually it's just mayonnaise. They cover the pizza totally in mayonnaise, and the Japanese love it. It just looks absolutely disgusting. I'm not kidding. Just go online, put in Japanese pizza, and you'll be able to see some of the horrors there. No, but it's not just mayo, it's actually covered in it. Lots of stuff here is covered in mayo. Yep, James, mayo on pizza. Well, there was who was it now? The guy that wrote Family Guy, what's his name? Someone asked if they were all the stars, but the thing is, since they started the stars, all those stars have moved. So it's bullshit because they're all in different places now, so you can't read them. So that was very wise of it. He's a very smart, talented guy, and I believe him. Do you want to have a look at a pizzeria? I'll show you a pizza. Let's have a look. Oh, this is the winter menu. This is the winter menu. And now I just find the pizza for. Oh, this is the pizza. See that one there? That's the mayonnaise and corn pizza. And maybe the other one's a margarita. Margarita. They used to have a. A mixed pizzeria, and it wasn't too bad. Yeah, corn. Yeah. Japanese love corn and pizza. They love it. Corn soup, most popular soup, or corn potage, as they say. But the thing is, probably they haven't realised, like Mexicans, if you eat too much corn, you don't grow, because there's no vitamins in corn. And this is why Mexicans and South Americans are small. No, it's true, Meredith. I kid you not. So, so that, so the corn on the cob would be more productive of corn on the cob up the arse, because that's where it comes straight out of. Because if you ever noticed, when you eat corn, it just comes out as it went in. It's not touched. Now it's 10 o'clock. But I love other Mexican food though. They fucked up with corn and maize, but the rest of the Mexican, or I might be wrong though, because that could be Tex-Mex. It's maybe what the Americans did with it. No, they don't. They don't like the smell of lamb, or ram as they call it. Gorgonzola and honey. Oh, that sounds interesting. In fact, I might have done a pizza where I put some honey on a pizza. I forget what it was now. Maybe I did. Yeah, I love honey. I used to make Italian dishes and put like a spoonful of honey in. Yeah, that gorgonzola's got some taste to it. Yeah. I've got to get rid of this dickhead. Hang on. Lemon. Well, I love lemon, but I've never tried it on pizza. But tried it with other food though. Here's another dickhead I've got to get rid of. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess that cheese. I guess that Stilton is similar strong taste to Gorgonzola. Yeah, I'm smelling something fishy here. That's 3 dickheads in like 2 minutes. Yeah, I thought I made it clear that I really wasn't interested in doing videos about Iwama again. No, I did a video on a breakfast. You can check it out on the thing, how to get the best out of a breakfast. So you can have it's called a toast breakfast, and it's toast, egg, soup, drinks. Good morning, Irisawa. But the problem is sometimes when I come into these restaurants, I just go in a strange mood and I fucking spend $20 or $30 on food and drink. So it's not. And I've got some work to do this morning. Yeah, so what I've done recently, I just cut the edges off my toast, and the soup is not very good now. It's the same soup, but they used to change the soup at Gusto, and sometimes it would be quite healthy. But now, recently, it's just hot water and eggs. Muzui, gambatte. I've never heard that before, Muzui. I guess that's short for Muzakashi. I've never heard of Muzui before. Yeah, they break up a few eggs, pour it in the water, mix it up. Muzakashi. That's the first time I've heard Muzui for Muzakashi. So last night I was in this bar and I was getting a drink and this Japanese girl asked me if I could count. Yeah, I know. I reckon I figured it out straight away. I'm smart. And this girl started talking to me. Can I count? Because I was counting out all these coins for a drink, and she spoke really nice. And I told her that, and then she told me that she'd been studying at the British Council. Am I a snob for English? I don't know. Where? Where am I now? Gusto. All right, Ed. Long time no see. Oh, look, one of my moderators has turned up. Condiment taps. I think you spelled condiment wrong, pal. Or have you? Is it condi? Isn't it C-O-N-D-I? I'm in Gusto now. Why, are you going to wait outside for me? You're going to donate? That's very kind of you. $1 per month on, what is it? Patreon. Hey, Ed, what about that? I got one of Britain's... Hey, arigatai? Oh, arigatai, that's not arigatai. Is that arigatai? So, one of Britain's biggest YouTubers donated to my channel $10. Callum's Corner. 300,000 subscribers, the funniest YouTuber in England, and he's been commenting on my channel as well. That is great. So if I go to England, I want to meet up with him. Arukoto ga. Yeah, I hope so, for like it, because the long and short of it is my interaction with Iwama has got to be one of the most interesting happenings on YouTube to a YouTuber. He talked about me in his video. He just mentioned me as Iwakura Santa. The video got 65,000 views in one fucking day. And he's not a fucking, he's not a big name, you know, but he's 65, he had 40,000 subscribers, 65,000 views. Within 2 weeks, he'd lost his channel, got hit by a truck, was in hospital. Within 2 weeks of that video. It could have been within 10 days. And it was just fucking amazing. Like, my channel went up 2,000 views. I earned 20,000 yen for the first time in a month. And it was the decline, the fastest decline of any tuber apart from death. And Callum's Corner has suggested doing a documentary on it. And I'm there. I think it's a good idea. Because a lot of people outside of Japan there are one or two that do know about him actually. There's one guy, he's done a series on he's done a video on me and Iwama because he was following Iwama. And but like generally no one knows Iwama outside of Japan. But now like I'm getting people like shouting at me all the time. And sometimes it's nice things. You know, they go Santa or blah blah looking at me, people are turning around, so I'm known because they fucking nick my videos and they put them all over fucking Nico Doga. But this is why I got pissed off, because they accused me of making money off Iwama, but they're making fucking money off my videos. Lots of my videos. So that made me see red. And I'm Santa. That could be a good project, couldn't it? A film about Iwama. I'm just going to go for a quick poo. So I'll have a look at this cheese while I'm gone, or sawdust. Where is Jerry? I am back. Is that fucking milk already running out? Alright, Richard. My PayPal is myenzo@yahoo.com. MYENZO, my son's name, Enzo, at Yahoo. Thank you. Guri-san. Well, yes, but they've got. But the thing is like India, the value of the Japanese subscriber is not as high as the value of the American subscriber, because the American videos pay more money. But that wasn't the main thing. The main thing was that people have been asking me to go and make this video about Iwama, and I think I'm doing some kind of service. It takes fucking time to go there. It takes time to take a video. It takes time to make the video, upload the video, and then reply to comments. That all takes fucking time. Even though I don't edit, it takes fucking time. And when some cunt accused me of fucking making money off fucking Iwama, $3 fucking dollars, it gets me fucking very angry, like you're getting me fucking angry now. No, actually, he's named after Big Enzo in the Big Deep, is it? The Big Deep? And it's quite funny that, because, you know, the French actor that plays him, and Enzo did turn out very big. So it's, and that, in the beginning of the film, what's his name now, Jean? The guy that was in the Killer, when he was in the Killer film with that cute little girl. I won't say he's a paedophile in that film at all. But he was called Big Enzo in the film, and Enzo, my son, is very big. But my son didn't like that name because kids at school were calling him Endo Mammy, which, oh, you know what Endo Mammy is. But it doesn't matter what your fucking name is. Kids, kids will always find a name to make fun, way to make fun of your name. I went for a job when I first came to Nagoya. I went for a job at a language school, and the guy, the head teacher, or the interviewing teacher, was called Ed. So because you know in Japan they say Mr. Gary or Mr. John or Mr. Bob, or they say that, don't they? They put Mr. before your Christian name. And I went in. I says I'd come to see Mr. Ed, and he was just he was just behind the partition. He didn't like that. I didn't get the job. Oh, did you enjoy it? So. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people seem to raving over it. Yeah, the coffee's not bad here actually. But you can't fucking see it, so how do you know it's good? Of course. They were my first thoughts. I think that was one of America's biggest shows, wasn't it? I watched a vid, and I forget what was in this video. I don't know if it was a Japanese. Oh, I won't talk about it because I forgot. I forget who he was, but he was in Mr. Ed a few times. As like some kind of karate expert or something. I don't know Green Acres. I might have heard of it, but I certainly haven't seen it. There's not. There's an old joke where this this grandson goes up to his granddad, a farmer, and he goes, Granddad, are you going to leave me anything in your will? And so he kicks him in the balls. He says, yeah, there's a couple of acres. I love that joke. Oh dear, what is this? My favourite movie is Gladiator and Spartacus. I've got like a theme running through me. I like violence. Okay, what? Nanny? Yeah, I can't figure that out. Sorry, Nanny or the 2 acres one? Yeah, it is very old, of course. So Harry Brown, I don't think so. So you know, well, all around the world, you get like teachers. It's increased recently, and it seems to be like women that are having sex with boys. You know, teachers having sex with girls. But when I was like 15, this teacher took a shine to me, and one day we went into the back room and we had sex, and I went home. And I told my dad about it. He goes, "Wow, son, I'm really proud of you. That's well done. That's you know, you know, I can't give you a medal for that, but I can buy you a bicycle." And I said, "Dad, I don't want a bicycle. Can I have a football instead?" He says, "Why?" I said, "Because my arse is hurting." Yeah, Lock, Stock, Smoking Barrels, good film. It must be Judge Dredd, yeah. They never asked me back. Well, that's probably because the plane crashed and I died. Tamari, I, don't know, I haven't seen many of his films. What's on my shirt? I can't remember. Can you read it? I just bought it because it was cheap. Can you see that? Outside. Outside Infighter? Yeah, yeah, I've only just noticed what it was. It was like a cheap. There's a big man shop here for big clothing for large people, fat people, and sometimes they have the clothes on sale very cheap. Outside Infighter. I'm not sure what that means. No. I look like Bane from Batman Today. I don't know what is Batman Today. Yeah, Comedy Coffee is actually next door. I think the only time I went in Comedy Coffee, I was doing a job for a guy at the other end of town, and he took us in there for breakfast and lunch every day. It's nice, but it's a bit pricey. At least the bread's fresh. Yeah, like a long, long time ago, I wanted to make T-shirts, with my sayings on T-shirts. I made a few, but I'd like to make a lot more. Yeah, but the last time I need a lot bigger channel actually. So I spent 70,000 yen the last time I made T-shirts, and I've sold about 10. I've won the. So a mate said to me, "Why you always got those T-shirts on?" I said, "Because I got fucking 200 of them." I didn't. I was about 100. I think I had 120 made. Oh no, but if you're in Japan, there are amazing stuff on T-shirts. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I remember paying that once in Osaka at 600. I took the wife and kids to Kobe to try and get a load of Japanese food. Fucking shit, there was nothing there. And then coming back, I got lost on the fucking Osaka loop. That was one of the most depressing things in my fucking life. Yeah, imagine that, fucking 600 yen. Well, I've never seen what. I suppose if you go into the hotels, you could pay up to 800 yen. I want 2 million shekels. Stop wasting my time, kid. I'm just fucking fed up of assholes like you. Oh yeah, definitely with the World Cup. I expected more in the bar last night, but very few. But I guess that most of them, the fans that came over, were actually at the game. Because they're all like, most of the rugby fans they're like 50s, 60s. So they've saved up all their lives or whatever, and they're having a great time. Apart from Ireland fans last night. Dota is really cheap, and it's about 150 yen in it, just for a coffee. I don't give a fuck if you heard what I'm said. If you don't like the fucking truth, fuck off. I am going to take some wire from an electrician's yard. They're trying to drop me hints. They're saying that I shouldn't take it. But the thing is, they leave me the shit to take away like neon tubes. I met one of the sons the other week and he was expecting me to take this fucking shit for nothing. Look, you fucking dickhead. You're out of here. That's fucking 4 dickheads I've had this morning. I shouldn't say that. This is 4 dickheads that have been dickheads on the channel. I don't know. Maybe if I want to get popular, or half as popular, or a tenth as popular as Callum's Corner, he gets those comments all the time from fucking teenage kids thinking they're funny. Calcium carbonate. This place is now empty. I guess this would be the bad time to do like a Pulp Fiction robbery. There's only the waiter, and he's on 900 yen an hour. You feel bad for me? Why is that, Daddy Duck? I like Duck. Not really. Why? It's the same with the whole thing again. Supporting fucking millionaires. I mean, the millionaires. You've got like fucking millionaire tennis players taking part in the Olympics. It's bollocks. It's business. All over the fucking world, there are empty stadiums paid for with fucking taxpayers' money just so rich people can get fucking richer or get fucking businesses. I could never understand when they announced the winner of where the Olympics were going to go. I could never understand as a young man why they're all jumping up and down. Now I understand, because they're the fucking families of the contractors. They're the contractors, the families, their friends that are going to be fucking very rich people, and this is why they're jumping up and down. You thought I was a Tory, you fucking cunt? Do I sound like a Tory, you fucking wanker? That's another cunt out of the way. It looks like well, like the last time the Chinese Olympics were on, the price of steel went up to like, with tax, went up to 65,000 yen per ton. I would go out in the morning, like 6 o'clock. I'd be finished at 12 o'clock, have some sushi and beer, go to bed, earning like $300, $400, $500 a day. It was great. So it's, but it doesn't seem to be happening now. Maybe they use it. I don't know why. They might be making. I guess they're making the fucking. They're making the stadiums out of old chopsticks. They've still got some stadiums they haven't used from the World Cup. What was that, back in 2004? So if they're using these stadiums, they don't have to maybe build so many. No, but for example, wherever they are in the world, if they open these stadiums up for people to sell, like in I don't know if you have in America, we have these car boot sales, and if they pop up shops, car boot sales, just open the stadiums, let people make money selling their fucking stuff they don't need, you know, use the space. The problem in America is that too much money is going into the fucking building sector and mainly the fucking military, and then the building sector because they're all fucking building these apartments and charging fucking massive rents. And this is why in like especially the West Coast, all these people are fucking living in car parks in the cars. And the government does not give a fuck. They do not give a fuck. Because they're for the rich. How much do you pay, Meredith? I guess Chicago's expensive. It's like I used to pay I used to pay like what was it? Oh, fucking maybe in money dollar terms very expensive, maybe 1,400 a month. But now it's down to 60,000, and they're lucky to get that. Yes, Gusto 0429. Do you know? Have you heard of Section 8? Just don't go. There's an ad running on a very interesting ad running on YouTube now. Make money on YouTube. But Section 8 is where people claim money, and a lot of people blame black people for claiming money in America. The biggest people that make are claimants of Section 8 are fucking Jews because they've got relatives in the fucking council, they've got lawyers, they've got relatives in the law industry, and they know all the fucking ins and outs of the fucking cons. So you get all these cunts walking about with fucking wriggly hair and fucking black hats, hating black people, but they're the fucking biggest claimants. Yeah, the thing is, Ed, when all this money is going into the housing sector and all these fucking rich people's pockets, it's not going into the economy. And apart from that, it's just making people feel like shit, wanting to kill themselves, not fucking start a family. How could you start a family? If you were a young man and woman in your 20s, 30s, why would you start a fucking family? And then you get the people blaming the fucking people on the dole or welfare. That only lasts 2 years. It's 1.5% of the American fucking budget. 1.5%. You're not going to save any money. You're not going to save any money from stopping giving these poor people fucking help. Right then, on to next week. No, I haven't had time. My friend wrote a book and he gave it to me after the second time of asking for it, and I still haven't fucking read it. I feel such a fucking cunt. I used to read quite a lot actually. I can give you some recommendations. Thomas Harris, Silence of the Lambs, Misery. Uh, Malcolm X. Malcolm X is a good book. Yeah, it's over 50% in it. You can't do anything about it. I mean, just if they closed, have they got over 40 bases? Just closing half of those bases would like save a ton of money. And it might stop them running over kids in England. So last night I was talking to my friends. Pachinko? You read Pachinko? What's that? Is that a book about Pachinko or the name of a film? In Russian, Pachinka. Pachinka is a car garage, a repair shop. Did you know that? So last night after the New Zealand did their haka, which I think is a load of bollocks, I suggested that the Irish team should do an Irish jig. Al Pachinko. Nice one. I like that. Mine is Al Pasacon. And today I heard that the Irish Irish rugby fans, they were singing an Irish song while they were doing the haka, and they called it disrespectful. People have seen that haka so many fucking times. If they want to, and it's an intimidation tool. What if the fucking opposing team come on the pitch with fucking knives and swords and fucking guns? How would the fucking New Zealand team like it? Fuck them. If they want to do it as a part of their show, they should do it in the dressing room, or they should face the fucking crowd, or they should face their fans, not face the fucking opposing team. Yeah, well, that's it. That's it. The Japanese, are fucking crazy as they are, they gave those businesses. They allowed the Koreans to run them because they saw it as dirty and disgusting. Mizu Shobai, that in the drinks district, the making money from drinks. Same thing. The Koreans do it because the Japanese thought it dirty, but the Koreans became very, very fucking rich. I know I worked for this guy. His dad owned a pachinko parlor. He opened a bar for him. So fucking, this guy spoke better American than Americans because he was educated in America. And I was doing priest weddings at that time, and I couldn't do his wedding because his dad said I can't have the fucking guy that was working as a bartender marrying my son. Yeah, fucking lucky Korean bastards. There's a saying in Japan, it's a chon demo dekiru, and it's just like slightly, it slags off the Koreans, it means even a Korean can do it. And I said that to the girl, because they're born in Japan, but they still keep their Korean heritage and passport. And when I said that, she was fucking furious. And she doesn't speak Japanese. I mean Korean. Actually, I think I better get off and do some work. Alright guys, thanks for popping in, for your comments. All the dickheads that made comments, you won't be watching this because I got rid of you fucking dickheads. Oh dear, yeah, that's what my Japanese friend has been saying. Something's been going off. Cheers, Meredith. Bye-bye. Later, Ed. Oh, that's very kind of you. Cheers, Nully. Cheers, Richard. Take care, pal. Right, but I'm going to do some work. I'm going to do my driving course tomorrow. I couldn't do it the other day because I went on the wrong fucking day for the second time. So I get it back 2 days later. Bye-bye, guys.